Alright, we're on to turn 24 of the Persian Predicament. With a bit of luck, we might see some cluster munitions go off this turn. Both of the F-Wars, which are Black Jackal and Atlas Actual. I just want to double check that. Yep. Are going to be... it's going to be difficult to tell them apart, because I don't know which plane is doing which bit, so... just gonna have to live with that. Yeah, the toes might reach out and touch somebody, but like I say, there's not much to talk about, not much to zoom in on here. I think, in fact, we can condense everything down to this view here. In fact, what if we turn around and we do it that way? Is that a bit better? No, it's not, because it cuts off the guys on the hill. Just kind of realizing that I hadn't really moved the camera around that much. Not too bothered about all this stuff over here, like the trucks, or the mortar truck looking things over there. It's all about what's going on in Airbase North, what that T-72 is going to do, and of course, cluster munition. So let's press go, see what we get here. So yeah, there's some just the Soviet infantry getting really chewed up. Just what we want. Oh, that's a tow. Oh, nailed it.
That's 2 in the box. Roger, cleared hot.
And
Dash 1 in the box.
exciting F4 noises.
Roger, cleared hot.
And Johanski's squad is firing all of its laws at that T-72 there, and oh, I think someone just got shot down. Very unexpected. Oh, there's a cluster bomb. Hey, yes, perfect. Yes. You never have enough cluster bombs. I'm just going to go and look at that straight away. That was right at the end, wasn't it? So there's this poor BRMK sitting there minding its own business, and then suddenly one F4 crashes on the other side of the highway. And then it gets absolutely whacked. Yes. Haha, knocked out. That'll do. I mean, I kind of would have rather it was over here, but it actually hit something and it didn't hit my own guys, so you know, that's a big bonus, isn't it? Let's see what we get over here. Let's zoom in and take a look at things. Did someone just get killed there? No. That's the other part of what's left of Burst squad, Bumps the 52 squad coming up. And we have Duck's team left over, we'll take a look at that in a minute, is really putting the hurt on these guys here. That's what we want. These Soviet Recon troops are obviously thinking better of it. And again, we still got the two surrendering guys in that building who might be able to get out of it. We'll see. Looks like that scout team. Oh no. Is that Begrudging? Yeah, Begrudging and his buddy there are just wiping him out. So, yeah, oh, some more come in and replace them. But we got plenty of ammo. And the grenades, and yeah, there's a casualty, and yeah, it looks like they're probably gonna... See, so much happened that if you kind of listen, all the sounds are going to do weird things now because the cluster bombs dropping in, combined with all the small arms fire, is just overloading the audio system. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so this BMP-2 is being attacked by Andrew Offen with his last missile. Off it goes. Yow, boom. That is a pretty good shot. I think we should be honest about how good a shot that was.
Roger.
Just
Cleared
before
hot.
he went out of reach. There is something about the toes I should mention, but I'll get to that later. Yeah, so well done for the toes there. Does Sotomo get anything off, or is he...
Roger. Cleared hot.
Oh, that truck's moving up, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got one toe left. We'd probably need to wipe out the T-72 with it. Let's go check what that actually did. So he's come up here,
Bound for attack. 30 seconds.
and he's stopping here to machine gun people over here. Oh, somebody just got absolutely wasted. That's Benjamin Hedman, who is shooting at this guy, I think. Ooh. Yeah, 2 casualties there. That's first platoon, so back onto this page. It's Benjamin Hedman and Kong, turn 24, T-72. Might be the only kills that T-72 has actually got here. Up until now. And then Johanski's squad looks like, I think they just start firing laws at it. Yeah. Quite short though, unfortunately. That one's short, the next one is slightly long. That's 2 laws from that team. And then Johanski fires his off and we do exactly the same thing. That's kind of depressing. But the T-72 doesn't seem to do very much apart from that, so that's good. Do these guys do anything? No, they're just kind of sitting there. And the mortars, the Soviet mortars here are very, like, dilatory. They're not really doing very much. I hope that's the right word. But we do have, and I wasn't looking at it, this truck finally comes up. And the other one acting as, like, I don't know, some kind of decoy or something. But yeah, we should be able to shoot these guys straight out of the vehicles. That's what I'm... Yeah, starting to get the first shots there. We should be able to just murderize them pretty much. So I'm not too worried about them. We did see we got some trucks over here. These would be the mortar trucks. Yeah, like I say, certainly as I did it in my playtesting, there's no reason to actually move these. You can just kick the mortar team out, set up, and then you have all the ammunition in the world. But yeah, unexpectedly somebody got shot down. That is something I didn't have on my bingo card, even though I did specifically give the Soviets some anti-air. There's 2 Strela teams that come with the mortar battery, mortar sections. Yeah, what is it? Came from down here, did it? Yeah, I mean, this is probably that icon we saw earlier. Oof, off we go. And it hits. And aircraft destroyed. And it crashes down there. So yeah, it looks like they were both coming in on an attack run. And the lead aircraft just got snatched out of the sky by a Strela. But the other one manages to cluster bomb. I mean, is that 1 cluster bomb or is that 2 cluster bombs released at the same time? I feel like it's just... It looks quite dense, but I guess it is just 1. Very cool. So that could be quite climactic. I mean, we're just down into the last, what, 6 minutes? And I don't think Luca has the ability to really... in fact, I might actually be able to mount an effective counterattack and drive him out of this objective completely if I bring some of the other elements up. In which case, you know, it's going to go from a draw to a win. If I can get there in 6 minutes. Need to take that T-72 out. Yeah, other casualties? Did we get any other casualties? No, we didn't. Quite a light turn. Rather one-sided. Why has that got a left hull penetration? Is Duck's squad firing M203 rounds at it? Yeah, that looks like a 40mm grenade. Right. Very cool. Yep, right, let's see who got shot down. Is it 1 or 2? It's 2! Atlas Actual has been downed over Iran. Dun dun dun. Turn 24, Strahler. Exclamation mark. Yeah, and Black Jackal is still up there. He's got a cluster bomb left, so we might see if we can jazz things up and hit something else. Hopefully the T-72, but that's not something we're really going to be able to be sure of. So I really need to get Sotomo into a position where he can tackle this T-72. And that really means kind of... I mean, it is... It basically means to its front. We'd have to go past this direction anyway. But I don't want to shoot it in the front. That's dumb. Because that's where the armor is. I mean, despite the fact that we got the lower front hull to work with because it's up on a bit of a slope. Where else can we slot him in? I mean, we could risk the mortars, drive him through here and maybe get a bead on him from there. Yeah. Do you know what would be funny? You remember where we had Sotomo right at the start and he couldn't see anything? On this little bump. I think he was on this bump. But down by the beach. Is that too hard a target? That could well be too hard a target. Or we could leave him there because Luca knows that there's tow missiles up on here. I mean, that's the smart thing to do, right? The smart thing to do is just suck up whatever damage that that T-72 is going to dish out. And just say, look, you can move, but if you do, you're going to get towed in the back or the side. I think that's the smart thing to do, right? And if we're lucky, he's going to get hit by cluster munitions. Master Stew, you need to shoot this, very specifically this vehicle up. We'll get, yeah, Georgie Porgies on it, and then we have, this is first platoon, this is the other bit of Johanski's, oh sorry, Attorney's squad, isn't it? Which has Crazy Penguin and somebody. Yeah, Jordan C100, you need to blap those guys. Barons? Are we out of mortars then? Oh, knocked out. We did get more casualties then. Oh, I missed that completely. That'll be because they got wiped out because, like, a shell landed directly next to them. So the icon doesn't flash, it just disappears. Oh, that's disappointing. Who was that? That's Smile, wasn't it? Where are my mortars? He was doing so well. So FNG is the section leader, and the other mortar team is over here, and that's Chodester. So yeah, it is Smile. Gutted. So what's that? That's turn 24, 120 mil mortar. I was doing so well. Oh well. That frees Barrend up to look this way and start shooting at some of those guys. And we got the Scout Platoon HQ better actually just stay there because they got some AT capability. And then we got Limbo's team, who is kind of our... Oh! Yeah, go for it, Limbo. 300 meters with the M16s. That's easily going to ruin their day. Easily going to ruin it. So yeah, I think we're good. We've got obviously Poxy Quaddles calling him in still. That tank is well in the danger area. It'd be nice if he smashed that. It would be funny if they hit the trucks. That would really put the nail in the coffin for Lucas' chances here. But in the meantime, these guys all dead? Yes, they are. Yeah, pretty much. I think just need to sanitize this building here, from the looks of it. We're already shooting it up with Duck's squad, so yeah, we might actually be in a pretty good place to just clear that out. So we give it another turn and see if we need some more forces to do that. But yeah, that was yes, +1 for cluster bombs.